Welcome to this Greg's Bass Shed video where we're going to get festive and look at the bass line from Step Into Christmas by Elton John. This song features the excellent Dee Murray on bass. He's a very melodic player and interesting player, and he doesn't disappoint in this bass line. A word of warning though, there's a lot going on in this bass line. Dee Murray improvises from start to finish. It falls under the fingers nicely, but there's just a lot of notes to learn. But I have made up an easier bass line that works just as well with the song. So if you're a bit daunted by this original Dee Murray bass line, then skip to the simplified version. If you look on the play bar, you'll see that towards the end of the video. I've written down the original Dee Murray bass line and my easier bass line on a PDF in standard notation and tab. And you can get that for free by clicking the link below in the description. I'll now show you the main sections from the Step Into Christmas bass line. As I mentioned just now, the bass line changes a lot, but I'll show you the kind of main sections and then you can look at the rest on the PDF. Bass doubles the main guitar riff in the intro. It's a really interesting line there. We've got some kind of smooth slurred notes there that you can do with pull-offs, hammer-ons or slides. I'll just play you the first bar. Okay, so you can do a pull-off there, or you can do a slide. Okay, so it's F, E, D, okay. And then you can do a hammer-on there, or you can do a slide. I do a pull-off there, and then a hammer-on. Okay, so practice that bar first of all, okay? It sounds a bit different to if you were just going to pluck the whole thing. Okay. And then we've got this. Okay, just chromatic notes from the F sharp. And then the same thing again. And then we're into the verse. Okay, so I play this up here. And then I go down to the F sharp. Okay. You could play the F sharp down there on the A string if you prefer. Now we're into verse 1, and the chord progression for all the verses is D for 2 bars, G for a bar and a half, and then we've got a kind of bar and a half of D, and then we've got a 2/4 bar. Okay, so that kind of makes 2 whole bars. It's a bit weird there, but you just kind of get into that kind of uneven amount of bars as you play the song. Okay, so it's G for a bar and a half, and then D for a bar and a half, and then another half bar. Okay, and then we repeat that section again. The main feel for the verse and actually for the whole song is this rhythm. Okay, so we've got quarter note followed by 8th note. Make sure you have a bit of space in between. Okay, so that steps up to G using E and F sharp. So we've got that nice rhythm on G. Okay. And then D. Okay, and we've got those nice slides there, and that's kind of that main riff there. So I use a slide there. Okay, F to E, and then D, and then I do a hammer on A, B, D. It's just an octave lower than what we played from the intro. Okay. You can use a pull off there if you want. Okay, it's entirely up to you. Just make those notes smooth, okay? And then we carry on with D. Okay, we've got a little grace note there. Do that with a hammer on. Dee Murray does a lot of these kind of grace notes and little slides and things. And then G. Same thing coming down. Okay, we've got another little grace note. I kind of shift there, I find it easier. Okay, to kind of play a nice grace note there. You could play the F sharp there, okay? It's just up to you. I'll play it there. Okay, and then we're into the pre-chorus. Okay, so that's the main verse. It's quite simple, the chord progression. It's just 2 repeated sections, remember. Verse 2 and 3 are fairly similar. Dee Murray does develop them more. Okay, that's all on the PDF. But it's the same kind of basic bass line for those. So have a look at those other verses on the PDF. If you're enjoying this video, then don't forget to subscribe to my channel. That really helps me out. You can do that by clicking the red subscribe button on the corner of the screen. And if you click the bell and select all, then you'll get notified as soon as I bring a new video out, and you won't miss any of my new releases. After each verse, we've got a pre-chorus, and this is the chord progression for the pre-choruses. Got a bar of A, a bar of G, a bar of D, 2 bars of A, a bar of G, 2 bars of E minor, and 2 bars of A. Dee Murray plays this on the higher A, okay, and I really like the way that he follows some of the rhythm for the vocal line, especially at the beginning he does this here. Okay, when I play that A at the end of the second bar, use that open. Okay, we've got another smooth note there. I use a hammer on. So Dee Murray puts these really nice articulation marks in throughout the bass line. Really nice smooth notes, and he plays them all kind of differently. Sometimes he would use a hammer on, sometimes a slide, okay? It doesn't really matter what technique you use as long as you get it smooth. And then move to E. Okay, really nice short notes at the end there. For the last bit, we're going to move up to the D there on the 12th fret of the D string, and that will get ready for the chorus because we need to play the chorus up here, okay? So I kind of the last 2 bars. Okay, we're moving up there from A, B, C, C sharp, D, okay? Okay. Play those notes nice and short, okay? So for the last 2 bars. Okay, so that's the main pre-chorus. And then all of them are fairly similar as we go through the song as well, but with slight changes. The third pre-chorus is a lot more syncopated, and Dee Murray kind of introduces these rhythms here where you've got a dotted 8th note and a 16th note, okay? So it kind of gets a little bit more rhythmic. I'll just play through that so you can kind of hear the third pre-chorus. Okay, so it's quite a tricky rhythmic section, that one, okay, but have a look at that on the PDF. Now the choruses are really fun. As I said, you've got to move up here, the higher part of the fretboard. That's the easiest way to play them. I'll just play you through chorus 1, then I'll talk through it. Okay, so we've got these octave patterns with the D, 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 and then E, F, F sharp, okay? Okay, so first of all for that section I'd work on this little riff here, okay? Okay, so we've got a nice short note on the first D and then longer on the second D. Okay? And then to G. And I'd use this G here on the 10th fret and the A on the 12th fret so you can stay in position, okay? And then the same pattern. Okay, so we've got a little G there. Okay. So that section really is about where you shift, okay? Stay in position for the first two lines, and then when you get on that G bar leading to the E minor, you're gonna have to shift somewhere there. And then you can stay in position here. Okay, so those two bars are the same, and then we can just do this nice descending line. So same pattern on the G and the D string, and then down to there. So G to E. Okay. Play the last line. Okay. So I think the choruses are the trickiest part of this bass line. There are just variations on each chorus again of this basic idea. Dee Murray plays around with that, and he definitely develops it more for the last choruses and the outro. It gets busier and it changes a lot more there. So I suggest nailing that kind of first chorus, really working on that one, and then looking at the changes in the other choruses. Now you could just learn the verse, the pre-chorus and the chorus and use that for the rest of the song. It would work quite well. Okay, as I said, there's a lot in this bass line. I've put it all on the PDF. It's kind of too long for me to teach it note for note, okay? But you can look at it on the PDF. It's a good one to work on to kind of see how Dee Murray really develops the bass line as he goes through it. There's also a short breakdown section, but bass just mainly has long notes there, and then we kind of repeat that bit of the intro before we go into verse 3. I'm now going to show you an easier version of this bass line, so if you're leaving the video now, please leave me a comment below. Let me know how you got on with this bass line, and it might take you a few weeks to really learn it properly. Okay, and don't forget to like and share this video and to subscribe. In this section of the video, I'm going to show you an easier version of the Step Into Christmas bass line. So you just need to learn the intro, verse, pre-chorus and chorus, and then you can repeat that section throughout the whole song. And this will still sound great, this bass line, even though it's easier. It's not the original Dee Murray bass line, it will still sound great with the track. Remember that you can find this version in the PDF booklet as well. That's free. You can get that by clicking the link below in the description. I'll show you the intro first. Okay, it's basically the same Dee Murray line but down an octave. Okay, so this is the most fiddly part of the song. You've got F, E, D, and then I use an open A, B, D. So make sure you can play that bit slowly first of all. Okay. And that's just chromatically leading up fret by fret to A from F sharp. But it's off the beat, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay, they're on the ands. 1. And then you repeat the same thing again. Okay, try that with me, we'll do it even slower. So remember, we count 3, 4, 1, boom. Okay, all right, get ready on the F. 3, 4, 1. Again. Again. So spend some time with that intro, okay? As I said, that's the trickiest part really of the bass line. We'll now look at what to play for the verse. We're just going to simplify the groove here. So we have this pattern. Okay, so we'll do it on D first and then we're going to move to G, okay? and then G. Okay, so we've got a nice rhythm there. We're playing G's first and then F sharp, E, D. So back to D. So from the G, G, G. Okay. And then we've got these Ds. Okay, and then remember we've got this 2/4 bar in there, okay? And so it's an odd kind of half a bar there, but it kind of works when you know the song, okay? And then we start again on D, so it's the same kind of thing again. And then G, D. Okay, so you just need to learn those 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, first 6 bars, and you just repeat them again. Okay, so really we're just going from D to G back to D again. Okay, so that verse will work for all of the verses. And then the pre-chorus, so we're on A, on the high A here. We use the same groove, and then down to G, then D, A. Okay, so that's A, G, and D. Okay, I'll do that again. Try it with me. 3, 4. Okay, and then the second line, back to G, and then E, and then A, and a nice short note at the end. Okay, so it's fairly similar, those kind of two sections there. We've got A, G, D, A, and then A, G, E, another bar of E, and then A. Okay, so that's the pre-chorus. And then for the chorus, I've simplified this a bit. We're going to stay down here for the D. Okay, so we're doing D, D, E, F, F sharp. Okay, still try and put those short notes in. They sound really good, that articulation. So short, long, short, short, long. And then G, and then A. Now if we stay in position here, we can play the A there on the second fret of the G string, okay? So I'll play that first line again. And then again. And then down to E, we're playing the second fret. And then A. Okay, so it's a little bit similar to the pre-chorus there. Let's start on D here and we'll try and play that through a little bit slower. 3, 4. Up to A. Same thing again. G. And then down to E. A. Okay, so that's all the main sections there. So once you've learned those bits there, you can just put them into the whole song. Now I've written this all out for you, this simplified version. So just learn these sections and you can play the whole thing. Just repeat those round and round at the end. And there's a little breakdown section, but that's just long notes and I've written that on the PDF. So hopefully you like that easy version. It still sounds great with the song. So don't worry if you can't play the Dee Murray line. It's actually quite advanced, okay, because it changes so much, okay? But this version still sounds great. So I hope you enjoyed this lesson. Let me know what you thought in the comments. If you enjoyed this song, if you like the simplified version, let me know. It's good. I'll do more of those in future lessons. You can help me out a lot by liking and sharing this video, and also don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And if you felt you got value out of this lesson, you can always buy me a coffee. They're $5. Details are at the bottom of the screen here, or if you go in the description, you can click on the links there, and there are loads and loads of useful links in the description. Also check out my website, gbshed.com. There's loads of bass resources over there, details of my bass courses, merch, and loads more. So that's gbshed.com. This is Greg from Greg's Bass Shed. Hope to see you very soon in the next video.